Friendly greetings, it's Torley, and I am synth shopping, trying out some new product. It's so handy how we have the internet. We are looking right now at Arturia's Analog Factory. They're celebrating their 10th anniversary, and this is time travel at its finest, being able to explore the simulated, virtually recreated versions of these classic sounds from real analog synthesizers, as the name implies. Well, let's go to the intro for a bit, then I'll move back to the demo because that's what I'm trying out right now. Making an informed decision, it's very handy. Actually, let's go to details. Okay. Yes, here we go. That's what I was looking for. So you have a Moog, modular, a mini Moog. If these names mean nothing to you, if you start playing the sounds and you say, hey, that sounds like a 70s or 80s hit record song I love, then that's what it is. That's where the source comes from. So Arturia sells each one of these in their own full-featured versions where you can change all the parameters. Analog Factory is designed like a sampler pack, like one of those sushi roll platters. So you get to try out. They advertise 3,500 sounds. I haven't tried the full thing, so I can't speak to that. But you cannot access the deeper editing functions. They give you basic things like being able to change the attack or decay, the envelope that way, and a couple of effects, chorus and delay. So it's more of a starter pack that way. Or if you just like getting into it and you don't care so much about editing, which is the way I am sometimes. So let's go back here, because if you go to the resources, and do note the web browser address on my screen if you'd like to get here, this update, this demo, so you only get 137 presets, but that's pretty cool. I have not noticed, aside from the saving of presets is disabled, I haven't noticed a limitation with this, which is really cool. There's no awkward silence pauses every 60 seconds. So, enough talk, some music. Let's play. And to everyone who asks me, what are you using, what program? I'm using Ableton Live. Go to ableton.com, and I should get endorsed by them. It's wonderfully elegant. It's to my style, but you have to pick what works for you. And this Analog Factory does come with a standalone version. You should have a keyboard. And they do sell a version called Analog Factory Experience, which comes with a little keyboard. Not too serious, but it is a fun, I would say on some level, a novelty, but I haven't tried it firsthand to really make an informed decision on that. But wood panels are a nice touch. So here we have. And it tells you which instrument. There's this, it's not a silk screen, it's a monochrome. And you can edit things like pitch bend. For some reason that's 17, that's odd. I'll change it to 12 and bend it up. I like extreme pitch bend ranges, so let's try 48 actually. Whoa, that's crazy. And then as you click on various ones, then it'll show you, okay, this sound originally came from here. The names, they could use spaces in a number of cases. It's like, you have a lot more characters here. What is that? Is it a brass? Well, I guess from here you can tell the type. So the naming of the presets so far, in my opinion, could have been better. Let's step through these. It's like a techno drum. And sort of a Wendy Carlosian action there. And like I said, the effects, the chorus here, you can thicken it up. It gets rich in the stereo field. And you can change the delay. Delay is known, if you're not into pro audio, as echo. Think of it that way, because a copy of the signal, as you increase the time, will be made. That's a classic for me to play. And a cutoff, of course. And a resonance, so you can sweep it. think, let me turn this down a bit so I can hear the vibrato or vibrato. Can't really hear it too well in that one. And these are 4 easy access knobs for commonly used parameters, which are supposed to make sense, I think. Okay, that's gain on one. Yeah. Some of them are more obvious than others. So you'll literally have to play around. And if the notes are cutting out, that's because of limited polyphony, aka polyphony. I love having these alternate pronunciations. More of a kick there. This one's a builder. More ambient, of course. String machine kinds of sounds. Could have drama, that kind of. No, this is monophonic, so you can only play one note at a time, or one voice rather. This is cool. Like that. Now the CS80V, if you've seen the movie Blade Runner, Vangelis or Vangelis to some people, alternate realities are so much fun, used it to create a lot of rich, very rich stuff. Let me sort. So I just sorted by instrument, as you can see there. You can sort by type, or I think CPU is perhaps the level of CPU usage, how intense it is. But let's go through some of the CS80V sounds. This is dubstep, kind of like. So it's more of a contemporary sound in a vintage synth. Perhaps too much delay on that. You're likely going to turn that off and go like. That's dubstep, emo reggae, for sure. Oh, nice. Not too nice. I don't like that zipper noise. And the original CS80V was quite a beast. Very heavy thing, but now thanks to technology with, as Arturia calls it, true TAAE, true analog emulation. You can recreate these sounds, play them from even a cheapo keyboard. Presumably this sounds like Ultravox of some sort, not too familiar with that source. Cool, a Tangerine Dream. I just cycle through until I find something really inspiring sometimes. want to up the polyphony. Let's move it all the way up to 32. So does that glissando thing. I'm most reminded of Buckethead here. Beautiful solos. It's kind of like a Jean-Jacques Perry thing. Yes, it helps to be able to cite these sources through history. Like I said, time travel. Like a toy organ or a video game. Oh, that's fat. Like a trance, we had delay there. And the delay in that last one was less an echo and more of a fattening tool. To the top are, so there's several. There are, I think, two models in here which are not included. One is the Jupiter 8V, I believe. Another one is the Prophet, which I already kind of have by way of Native Instruments and their Pro 53. So that would be redundancy for me. But aside from that, that's this Analog Factory. Hopefully this has helped make your buying decision easier too, and I'm not quite decided yet. I'm gonna keep playing with it. Helps.